We are going to have the Star Spangled Banner performed by the varsity vocals.
I hate the varsity.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Woo! So today is a celebration in more ways than one. It's not only the day we honor the accomplishments of the class of 2025, it's also Juneteenth. Juneteenth, yeah! On June 19, 1865, more than 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, freedom finally reached a large group of enslaved people in Galveston, Texas. That day marked the end of slavery in the United States and the beginning of a new chapter, though not without struggle, not without resistance, and not without the ongoing fight for justice and equality. Today, we honor that moment in history. We reflect on the pain, the progress, the strength, and the unshakable spirit of African Americans who have carried that legacy forward. Juneteenth is a day of freedom, a day of remembrance, and a day of pride. And what a powerful thing it is to get to mark a milestone like this, graduation, on a day that reminds us just how much hope and potential lives in every single one of our students. To the families of students whose history is deeply tied to this day, your strength, your stories, your joy, and your excellence are seen and honored here. Now, please join me in this moment of reflection and celebration. Please rise for Lift Every Voice and Sing, led by our choir. Beautiful. And now, class of 2025, before I begin my message, I want to share with you today, I want to take a moment to say thank you. So, Mr. Richard Lozak and Mrs. Anna Kuna, thank you for your many years of service to Carteret High School and Carteret Public Schools. We also want to wish a happy retirement to one of our security guards, Robert Bauer. We will miss you. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your hard work, your commitment, and the way you keep showing up for our students every single day. To our incredible admin assistants, Ms. Lang, Ms. Smith, and Ms. Nigel, thank you for keeping everything the way it always does. To our counselors, thank you for guiding our students through every twist and turn of this journey. To our class advisors, Ms. Purcell and Ms. Vinover, thank you for the countless hours you spent making sure this senior year was full of memories. To the parents, families, caregivers, thank you for doing the work that no one else sees. Now I also want to take a moment to acknowledge our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Janicelli, and Educational and our Educational Services Professional of the Year, Mr. Lorenzo. I want to congratulate Mrs. Diaz for being Middlesex County Superintendent of the Year. Class of 2025. Today I stand here as your principal, yes, but I'm also standing here as a parent who is feeling everything you and your families are feeling right now. because you see, last night, my own daughter graduated from high school. I sat in the audience with my family, and I kept asking myself the same question over and over again. How did we get here? When did this child of mine, who once called out for me in the middle of the night just to be held, turn into this young woman walking across the stage to get her diploma? And it wasn't just pride that I felt. It was a swirl of emotions that I still don't have words for. Pride, of course. Joy, yes. Excitement, yes. Gratitude. And something else, this sort of little ache in my chest that I wasn't expecting. Because as I watched her cross that stage, I realized something. My role in her life was shifting. It wasn't ending, but it was definitely changing. She doesn't need me to pack her lunch anymore, or ask if she remembered to do her homework, or remind her for the 10th time to set her alarm so that she's not late to school. And while I like to say that I've handled that with grace and maturity, the truth is, I may or may not have become obsessed with location sharing and settings, just checking periodically, frequently, constantly. That's what it is now. Less control, more hope. Less directing and more trusting. And now, I'm not alone in this. Parents, this moment is for you. We're sitting here today with 1,000 memories rushing in, right? The straight B's, the dance recitals, the cheerleading competitions that took over entire weekends, the last-minute projects, the teen drama, the fights over dishes in the sink and cleaning up their rooms, how was school today? Oh my God, it was fine, it was boring. And the car rides where one day they told you everything, and the next day they told you absolutely nothing. We remember the first day of kindergarten, the way we held it together until they walked in, and then cried in the car the whole way home. We remember the long nights, the silent prayers, the little victories we celebrated in the privacy of our kitchen. And we remember questioning ourselves constantly. Am I doing this right? Am I enough for this kid? You were, and you are. Today is proof of that, parents. This moment, it's a shift for our graduates, yes, but also for us as parents. It's this, bittersweet, beautiful marker of time, because while we are so proud of why they are becoming, we also miss deeply and tenderly who they used to be. We remember the tiny hands and hours, the tears we could only fix, and the way their world used to revolve just around us. Now we step back, we watch from the sidelines, and we hope, more than anything, that what we've poured into them will carry them forward. Graduates, you may sit. So, this is your moment. You've worked hard, you've grown up in ways that the world doesn't always see, and you've overcome things that maybe we don't really understand, but you've made us proud. So please know this. So behind every cheer today is a parent whose heart is absolutely overflowing. Some of us are holding back tears, or some of us are not. Because we see you, and we still see every version of you that came before this one. Parenting is the longest, fastest thing that we'll ever do. It's not clean or perfect. It's messy. It's exhausting, but it's also very beautiful. It's letting go a little at a time until one day we find ourselves sitting in a chair, watching our child walk across the stage and realizing that we made it here. You made it here. And while this might feel like the finish line, it's actually just the beginning. There's a kind of love that only parents know. It's fierce, it's protective, it's unrelenting, it believes when others do not. And it shows up over and over. So when your name is called today, and you hear the shouts and see the clapping and feel the cameras flashing, know this, it's not just about the diploma, it's about every single moment of how you got here. It's about how much we love you, how much we still want to protect you, and how, even though you might not need us as much the way that you used to, you will always, always have us. Parenting doesn't end here, it just changes. We became your biggest fans, your sounding boards, the people tracking your location, even if you turned it off. And so, class of 2025, my wish for you is simple, that life becomes all that you want it to, that you mess up, that you learn from it, that you laugh hard, that you work hard, and you chase after whatever lights you up inside. And that one day, you'll understand, really, really, truly understand how deeply and endlessly you have been loved. Congratulations, we are so very proud of you. And now, we are very proud and honored to welcome a very special guest to speak with you today. And before he comes up, I'm going to tell you a little bit about him. Okay, Mr. Clark Coe. Clark Coe was born in Hoboken, New Jersey, and he was raised in Jersey City. And he later moved to Carteret. A former all-conference standout at Carteret High School, Clark's football journey took him from overcoming academic struggles to excelling at Mount Ida College and later Monmouth University, where he earned all-conference honors and national recognition. After college, he trained with Test Football Academy, earned a private workout with the NFL team, Seattle Seahawks, and played professionally in the Arena Football League with several teams before multiple injuries shifted his path. Turning adversity into purpose, Clark Coe began training athletes in his community, which led to the foundation of Next Level Culture in 2017, which focused on helping student athletes reach their full potential. He has since worked with thousands of athletes and helped hundreds of players earn college opportunities, including some of the same students sitting here today. He also works with several of the current top 5 recruits in football for New Jersey, now committed to powerhouse programs like Ohio State, Texas A&M, Tennessee, and Rutgers. Clark also founded the nonprofit SWAG, Students with Athletic Goals, and partnered with the NFL to launch NFL SWAG League and Aria's first official NFL Flag League. Due to its success, he was recently appointed Commissioner of the United Flag Alliance, a statewide league powered by Center Court Club Sports, where he now oversees operations across 5 major locations. Professionally, Clark holds a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Monmouth University and recently completed his MBA in January from Southern New Hampshire University with a concentration in sports management. Today, his mission is clear: to create a multifunctional facility that serves as a one-stop resource for youth and adults in need of athletic development, life skills, and opportunity. Let's welcome Mr. Clark Coe.
Thank you. Appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Really quick, I asked the teachers if I can do this. A lot of players that I've been with throughout their 4 years of high school, we do this chant where we scream Ramblers, 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 Ramblers. I need to hear you. Ramblers. Where's my graduates? Ramblers. One more time. Ramblers. Very good, very good. So, good evening, everyone, graduates, families, teachers, and friends. It's an honor to be here with you today. And first, to the class of 2025, congratulations. You made it. You've pushed through every challenge, every deadline, every I can't do this, every moment, and today you proved that you could. Now, when I was asked to speak here, I thought about what I wish someone had told me when I was in your seat. What I kept coming back to: find your passion, then find your focus. That's how you discover your purpose. Let me tell you a bit about mine. Growing up, football wasn't just a sport for me. It was my identity, my escape, and my dream. I put in the work. I made it through the grind. I got right to the doorstep of my NFL opportunity. And then 2 weeks before my NFL Draft Pro Day, the biggest interview of my entire life, I tore my left Achilles tendon, a season-ending injury. I even bounced back, running a blistering 4.37 seconds in the 40-yard dash, which most doctors and coaches told me that it was impossible to come back to. I then got my opportunity to play professional football in arena football and worked hard in hopes of getting another shot at the NFL. 3 weeks before getting an opportunity to go back and play, I tore my right Achilles. In that moment, everything I had built around my life was gone. The door I had been chasing for years suddenly closed. And for a while, I was lost. I was angry, confused, and I kept asking, why me? But over time, that pain started to shift into something else: passion. I realized that my story wasn't over. I may not have made it to the NFL, but I had something even more powerful: experience, lessons, and a voice. So I shifted my focus. I started chasing the version of success that I had in my head and started living out the purpose that was already in my heart. Today, I'm the CEO of Next Level Culture. My business was recently appointed as the Commissioner of the United Flag Alliance Football for over 5 center court locations, regions throughout the state of New Jersey. I work with young people like you, athletes, dreamers, students, giving back the knowledge, discipline, and mental toughness that football gave to me, helping others become the best version of themselves, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. Because purpose isn't just what you do, it's why you do it. Now, maybe your passion isn't sports, understandable. Maybe it's music, tech, social justice, business, education, or something you haven't even discovered yet, and that's okay. But I challenge you today, find what lights your soul on fire, and then focus on it with everything you've got. Why focus? Because passion without focus is just energy. But passion with focus, that's power. That's momentum. That's how you make a mark in this world. Let me give you 3 truths to carry with you as you walk into this next chapter. 1, pain can be your greatest teacher. Life won't always go the way you planned. You'll get hit with setbacks, loss, rejection. But if you're open to it,